But one of the things that occurred to me, I mean, of course you updated it and it included the coup, and everybody knew that there was a coup planned and that there were various times when they thought they might spring it, but it was actually sprung the weekend after that amazing Brexit result that just stunned everybody. And it came to me a long while later, but I've never seen anybody else speculate on this. I can't forget it though, now I've thought it, which was that not only did it was it for the purpose of getting rid of Corbyn as leader of the Labour Party, but it also served as an enormous distraction to help the government and the Conservative Party, which was in utter turmoil over an unexpected result. And I just wondered what thoughts you have on that.
Okay, shall I use that one or shall I? Yeah, I'm not sure how much of that's conspiracy, but it was certainly strategically stupid to wait until the Tories are in complete crisis and then push yourself into a complete crisis. And that coup, I think you're right, I think that coup was planned. There were several occasions when it was going to happen. There was a by-election in Oldham in December, I think, 2015, when the leadership expected there to be a coup after that, because the media was saying Labour's going to lose it to UKIP. Labour increased its vote share by 7% in that by-election, so they couldn't do a coup then. After the local election results in 2016, which weren't anywhere near as bad as people had been predicting, they weren't great, but they weren't terrible either, Neil Coyle, the MP from Bermondsey, went on Newsnight, and before any result had been announced, and said this isn't good enough, you know, we've got to get rid of Jeremy Corbyn. But then the results didn't turn out like he thought, and so that didn't work either. And then the referendum result happened, and I think they just thought it was just, such a period of political flux and panic that they would just go for it, and they just couldn't help themselves. But they weren't very well organised. You know, if it had been a real conspiracy, they would have been better at it, because they had two things going on at once. For a start, they had all the timed resignations on the hour, every hour on the media, and then they had a vote of no confidence, which had no constitutional standing. These things were kind of parallel but not quite in sync, and they hadn't seemed to just consider the possibility that Jeremy Corbyn might just say, I'm not going to resign. And then what would they do next? Because one of the misconceptions about the coup is that the leadership election that followed with Owen Smith was part of it. I don't think it was. I think it was actually legitimate. If Labour Party MPs had enough nominations to nominate a challenger to Jeremy Corbyn, and they thought that was the right thing to do, I don't think there's any problem with that. If they're then going to go to the membership and say, this is what we think, do you back us in an election? That's fine. But the coup was an attempt to stop Jeremy Corbyn from going back to the membership. It was an attempt to exclude him from the ballot at every stage, just, you know, initially by making him resign, and then by trying to make him get the nominations again, accept more nominations in order to stand.